onward march. That's Rajendra Prasad again. A victory of the presidential poll is a political victory, but it is a victory in the service of India. From panchayats to state assemblies to parliament to Raisina Hill, Modi and the BJP have now been granted the reins. If the Congress delivered the past, it's up to them now to deliver the future. What does the presidential poll tell us about the political state of our union? Here's what happened. Then we examine the numbers and then we have that debate. Let's open up this conversation tonight. On the broadcast with me, Bharatendra Singh, Lok Sabha MP of the BJP, is with me in the studio. Manisha Priyam, a senior journalist, joining us from Delhi. Khushbu Sundar representing the Congress tonight. Arvind Sawant representing the Shiv Sena. Dr. Sunil Singh representing the JDU. Arvind Sawant, come into this conversation. 14 extra votes have been cast in your state assembly from MLAs in your state that were not expected to vote along with the BJP and the NDA. Where do you think they've come from, sir?
It has to come from the opposition only. Let me first heartily congratulate Honorable Ramnath Kovind for winning this election and giving the country one more president who will deliver the better than the others. Secondly, my leader Uddhavji Thackeray, on behalf of Shiv Sena, I once again congratulate him. The third part is that the votes, cross votes, this has become a fashion now. You know, in every election we find it. Even in the elections of the member of legislative councils or the Rajya Sabha, we have observed it time and again. The people are cross voting. There is no ideology, nothing is there. These are the people who can go anywhere. Today they are with us, tomorrow they can be anywhere. Because they are sellable commodities. I feel, it is my personal opinion, these are the sellable commodities. They have nothing to do with ideology at all. Okay. But anyway, let me congratulate my Chief Minister also, who said in the presence of the candidate Ramnath Kovind that we have around secured 185 votes, but I assure you we will cross 200 votes, and as is it, the Maharashtra has already crossed 200 votes.
So you are unimpressed. You are unimpressed by cross voting, Arvind Sawant. You say this happens. This is part of politics. It's no big deal. Manisha Priyam, I'm just coming back to you.
Sir,
okay, I agree. I accept your point.
You tell me whether it has not happened in the past.
Okay, it has happened in the past.
You tell me whether it has happened in the past.
It all boiled down to a singular cause. The numbers were never with the Congress or the opposition. It boiled down to a singular cause of pitching everything that is happening in this country as an ideological war. Do you buy into this Jund mentality of the ideological war or not? Do you reject it completely?
See, basically what my colleague has said is absolutely right. What is this ideological war? If you talk about ideology, then only Shiv Sena, BJP and the Prakash Singh Badal's party, Akali Dal, they were in alliance for more than 25 years. They are ideologically together. Today, if the other people are voting us, it is good, well and good. In politics, who says you should not vote for us? We won't vote. They have voted us. There is no ideological war. I don't feel it is an ideological war. Okay. But the fact remains, just because Kovind was announced by BJP and it was said that he is a Dalit candidate, it compelled Congress or the UPA to announce Meera Kumar. It is well known that Congress was mulling Meera Kumar for very many weeks before they actually came and announced it. It does bring Arvind Sawant. On a lot of things you agree with the BJP, you are allies, but on many things you disagree with the BJP also and are very vociferous on Pakistan and other things. Do you feel that after a presidential victory, after winning so many state elections, after having a whopping majority by themselves in parliament, the onus of delivery also now comes on the BJP? It comes, naturally it comes, sir. We have to accept that, but at the same time, we are there with them. We are there with them for the nationalistic and patriotic issues. And we will be always there with the patriotic issues. And if they are doing good, we were there. Okay. The farmers, some people there. See, ultimately, eventually you have to accept that we are two different parties. Okay. So all of us for having this conversation on a big day. Thank you, all of you.